Hey babes, welcome to the Happiness Heals channel. My name is Miss T. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back, friends. Today I'm doing a walkthrough of my 2021 planner lineup for the year. I am missing one planner that is still in transfer for delivery, but I'll talk about that towards the end of this video. I wanted to just talk through what planners I'm going to be using this year and how I plan to use them. Some are continuations from 2020 and others are new for me. So I'm going to start off with the Erin Condren Daily Petite Planners. As you know, I've been using this system throughout 2020. I'm in love with it and I definitely plan to continue it into 2021. I'm going to open up my folio and just show you what's inside. I was able to receive this really cute embossed cover from being on the Erin Condren squad, but this cover is also available on the website. There's a link in my description box to get you there. It does include my affiliate link, but it will direct you to the Petite planning system if you're interested in it. There are quite a few strings in here. You're able to comfortably hold at least 4 Petite planners, and I plan to use all 4 sections. So in my Petite folio, I am including my Budget by Paycheck workbook box set booklet. And if you've watched my channel and you're familiar with the Budget Mom, you know that she just came out with this new system towards the end of 2020, and it allows you to have a specific booklet for each month, which includes her budget workbook. So I actually count this as one of my planners because I will be using this to track all of my budgeting. There's a monthly calendar which I plan to fill in for January, and then my paycheck bill trackers as well as my expense trackers and all the other things that I need to be able to capture my expenses and then tally them at the end of the month to see where did my money go. So I plan to continue that system going into 2021. I started it in November just to get a feel for how to use the booklet properly for my needs, and now I think I'm comfortable enough to be able to carry them into 2021. So that is the first booklet. I also have the Daily Petite Planners, and I absolutely love this system for keeping me on track on a daily basis. I keep a monthly calendar here as well as a weekly spread as well, and there are daily pages, and then this is what the weekend looks like. It has Friday and then the 2 weekend days on a page as well. So I really do like it. As you can see, I still love decorating in these planners and plan to continue doing so into 2021. That is my Daily Petite Planner. I also am excited to start this new wellness log that Erin Condren recently released. It is a beautiful cover. Just to look at it is inspiring, uplifting, and positive. But then the planner itself really is what excites me. So you start here kind of talking about where you are with body measurements, maybe a picture or description of yourself. I want to do a picture as well as a letter to myself at the beginning of this journey. I plan to do that starting off on January 1st. Also setting up my goals, and then it goes into weekly tracking of my activities, habits, water intake, steps, and hours that I slept. And then I also can track my meals. I have been trying to do this in so many different ways over the years and it just hasn't worked, but just having it all on one page, being able to do this quickly each day, I'm hoping will be a new habit that I can take on in 2021 that is not too intrusive on my regular schedule. And I just like to be able to go back and reflect on how my lifestyle changes adapt over the year. So we have that on a monthly basis, and then there is a reflections page towards the end of each month, and you can talk about your monthly progress. So you would weigh yourself again, talk about clothing sizes, put in whatever additional information in the open space, goals maybe going into the next month, accomplishments, progress towards goals, and then your plans for the next year. And there's also a prompt here as well, which I love. So I cannot wait to start using this planner. And depending on how personal it gets for me, I may also do a couple of sessions. I don't plan to do this on a regular basis on my channel, but just to help those that are setting it up or using it for the first time, to give you some ideas. I may do a couple of sessions on my channel channel to show how I am using mine for this year. So that is my wellness planner that I plan to keep in here. And then I also have the Colorful Layers journal book. I tend to use these little lined booklets for all kinds of things, keeping lists, logs of different things I purchase and buy, things I need to do. Just I keep one in here to help me brain dump all the different things that I have going on. So that is my fourth book that I plan to keep in my Petite folio. So that is what I plan to go into 2021 using in my Petite folio system, and I look forward to that. I also will continue using my reflections journal. I haven't really shared a lot of this journal on camera just because it's very personal in terms of my daily journaling, but it also will be an extension of my wellness planner. What I try to do on a daily basis, and I honestly have not been the best at building this habit, but I do want to get better at it, is really to write out reflections from the day before. So I started initially using this as kind of like a regular journal to capture my thoughts on a daily basis. It really didn't feel like enough space, and I felt like I wasn't really getting the full benefits from it. So then as I progressed into November and December, I transitioned into more of using it in a bullet style to capture things that I accomplished the day before or observations and things like that, and I like it better for that purpose. So I call it my reflections journal, and as I mentioned, it's really kind of used the day after to reflect on what I was able to accomplish or what I experienced the prior day. And so I don't have that pressure to make sure that I get it done on a particular day. I can go back and do reflections a day or two after things occur. So I really do like using this. I want to improve it and use it more frequently going into 2021. I also think I may end up switching out my cover for this. I had ordered a new cover that I planned to put on this one, and unfortunately I put in the wrong information, so it printed off the wrong dates on it. So I'm still debating as to whether or not I want to use that cover for this. I don't have it right in front of me, but you may see it in a future video if I do another planner update further into the year. So that is my reflections journal. I also will continue to use the Happy Planner system for my social media planner. I do plan to kind of switch out some of the things that I have in this system to better suit my needs for social media. I've brought some inserts, notes pages, and things like that that I want to use, but I will continue to track my video. I do brainstorming for like all of my videos for a particular month in this planner, and I also will be adding in new inserts for my Instagram posts so I can hopefully do those on a regular basis. And then also I do weekly planning in terms of what I want to do with my social media and business ideas, priorities, reminders, things like that. So I was doing this pretty consistently earlier in the year. I plan to pick that back up going into 2021 so that I can continue to build my channel and my social media platforms and branding. Then the next thing, I also like tracking my numbers in terms of how my social media accounts are growing. And as you know, I recently was able to accomplish my milestone of 500 subscribers to my channel. So I really want to ramp that up going into 2021, and I want to be tracking weekly progress towards those goals. Then the next piece of this planner is Plan of Attack, and this is really supposed to be like special projects that I am planning to do, affiliate activities or sponsor activities in my planner. So I keep this section. I haven't used this a lot, so I'll be debating about whether to keep this or kind of pull this section out and maybe add it in as my channel grows and I need it a bit more, because I really want to be able to do more regular, have more frequent use of this planner. And then the last section here is just some dot grid paper for brainstorming and brain dumping. And I haven't been using this section as much either, but I do want to start doing that more in 2021 in terms of ideas and ways to build and enhance my channel and my brand. So I definitely want to keep this section or a similar section in my planner as well. So this will be updated, but I do plan to keep a social media planner on hand And so far, I really do like the Happy Planner, so I think I'm going to stick with that as well. And then I have my Live Rich planner from the Budget Mom. I absolutely love this planner. I have to say I love the size of it. I love the ability to kind of see my entire week on a single page, breakouts of my work hours and other things I need to do. I really have fallen off the wagon recently with doing it just because, I'll be honest, it does take a little time to put this together, just thinking through what all goes into my week and then trying to make it also creative and beautiful at the same time. But I really do love being able to sit down at least once a week and go through what my goals are, what things I want to get done around the house, grocery shopping, all those different things. So I really do plan on jumping back into this planner going into 2021. You'll see lots more tutorials and weekly planning sessions using my Live Rich planner going into 2021. I'm excited about that. That is pretty much my planner lineup so far. I did recently purchase a new planner for work. I was previously using the Erin Condren Daily Duo planner, and that format just really didn't work well for me. So I've recently researched to find a new planning system that I think will work better for my needs, because with work I tend to plan more on a weekly level rather than a daily level. So I was able to find a planner that I think might work for that. It also is just aesthetically pleasing in a way that works for me in terms of my job, I should say, and things like that. So I'm excited to be able to share that with you and do an unboxing when that arrives as well. So I'll have technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planners going into 2021, and if you count the breakdowns in here, that number actually grows a little bit. It's not as overwhelming for me because some of these planners I tend to use on a more of an as needed basis. So for instance, my social media planner, I only need to technically plan in this planner either on a monthly basis or a weekly basis. So monthly I go in and kind of plan out what videos I'd like to do for that month, and then in my Instagram pics as well for the month. And then on a weekly basis, I try to go in and also plan for what my priorities and things like that are. If I don't get to that, it's okay. As long as I'm tracking my numbers, that's the one thing that I do try to keep up with on a regular basis. As I mentioned, this one I won't be using on a daily basis. My reflections, yes, I will be trying to use this on a daily basis, but if I don't, it's okay. It's really more of a journal to just help me pour out my feelings or to show myself that I'm making progress in certain areas. It's more therapeutic, so I'm not as stressed if I don't use this on a regular basis, but that will be one of my planning goals. And then my Live Rich planner, once a week, if I can sit down and get it all out on paper, this is very functional and helpful as well in terms of being able to plan. So the one planner that I absolutely, or actually two that I try to use every day, will be my budget workbook as well as my daily Petite workbook. Those are the two. And then also my wellness one. So my Petite folio system will be the one that I really try to stick with on an everyday basis. And I think I can do that. I'm using quite a few different types of planners and systems going into the new year, and I'm super curious as to know what you're planning to use as well. Let me know in the comments below what planners you'll be using in 2021. What videos would you like to see on my channel using my different planners? If there's one in particular that you'll be looking for tutorial videos on, let me know that in the comments as well. I just wish you a very happy holidays, a happy new year. I hope that you continue to watch my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you'll be informed the very next time we have something to share on the Happiness Heals channel. Ciao!